This video represents circumferential meniscal reconstruction using the semitendinosus tendon for medial meniscus posterior root tear. Viewing from anterolateral portal, confirming the presence of a medial meniscus posterior root tear using arthroscopy. A 6 mm hole is made with scissors 1.5 cm from the medial meniscus posterior root attachment in the joint capsule. Next, introducing the Etiban suture into the joint through the anteromedial portal. Using a grasper, the suture is carefully pulled out of the joint through the incision. At this point, working outside the joint where the graft is attached to the Etiban suture. This connection allows us to insert the graft back into the joint, positioning it appropriately for future fixation. On the tibial side, positioning a guide at the attachment point of the medial meniscus. Herein, creating a tibial bone tunnel wide 4.5 mm drill and 2 cm depth of joint side of the tunnel was enlarged to 6 mm in diameter with retrograde drill. At this stage, another Etiban suture previously prepared is passed through the guide. This Etiban suture serves as a relay, pulling the graft through the tibial tunnel. The graft is then secured with a pull-out button, ensuring it is properly anchored. For further stability, employing a meniscal viper device to suture the graft to the meniscus. Initially, a PDS suture is relayed to the graft, followed by an ultra blade to facilitate fixation on both the femoral and tibial sides of the meniscus. Following the internal fixation of the graft, returning to working outside the joint, carefully placing the graft along the entire circumference of the medial joint capsule, ensuring it is appropriately tensioned. The graft is secured by suturing to the anterior coronary ligament, with care taken to apply the right amount of tension to achieve a secure fit without restricting movement. Also, ends of graft are secured with PDS one another in order to make it wide. Finally, arthroscopy is used to confirm that the meniscus exhibits normal physiological movement during knee flexion and extension, making the end of the procedure.